What is up, team? So in today's video we're going to be having a look at Kadena. Can it survive the bear market? Currently traded at $2. We saw a dip under $2 right here. We peaked all the way down to 1.84. We managed to come back up and regain that $2 barrier. We're going to have a look at that, see what's up, see what we can do, where are we going in the near future. We're also going to be having a look at Bitcoin. We know Bitcoin's king. There's no question about that. On the 4-hour time frame, we did get a nice little rejection right here on the 200 moving average. On the 1 hour time frame, we are seeing a nice little rejection right here on the 200 moving average as well, but that is on two different time frames. If we have a look on the daily time frame and switch it to the exponential moving average, guys, we are still below the EMA ribbons. We saw a nice little rejections right here on the weekly time frame. We still have some time to go, guys. Bitcoin is still in the green on the weekly time frame. I thought that we were gonna actually close the weekly in red. In order for Bitcoin to close 10 straight green candles, we're going to have to essentially come back down approximately 3%. So we're not so far away. The candle does close in 5 hours and 15 minutes, 6 hours. So this is a massive, massive candle for Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. If we end up being red, I wouldn't be surprised if we come back and retest the 200 moving average, guys. So the 200 moving average is a big key right here. We know we saw this retest a few times in all the bear markets. We saw it right here and right here and right here. So that's very, very interesting. But Kadena, guys, enough with Bitcoin. Will Kadena burn and essentially survive the bear market? Currently ranked 100, 274,000 people on the watch list. Market cap of $372 million. We got a volume to market cap ratio of 4%, 184 million in circulation. Not bad. Volume is down a little bit, but market cap is high. Of course, price is high as well. Guys, a lot of people are messaging me and DMing me and saying, Kadena, will it survive? Will it die? I'm scared. What is going on? Let's have a look at Ethereum real quick, okay? Ethereum, a top 2 coin. And I'm not saying Kadena is Ethereum, but I just want to compare, okay? People are saying to me, how far can Kadena come down? When will this end? Well, let's have a look. From the all-time high all the way here, we're down 93%, okay? And that's Kadena, okay? Let's compare it to Ethereum, okay? Real quick, Ethereum to the last bear market, essentially, okay? We, from the all-time high all the way to the all-time lows, okay, we came down 95%, 94.5%. Kadena, we're still down 3% from the all-time high. If we actually come down 95%, it would essentially be right here, okay? It would essentially be this zone right here at 1.35. This is a zone that I've been calling for some time, and the reason why that is because of these 2 wicks right here, okay? Now these 2 wicks, it's funny because it says it's actually pretty similar to the Ethereum right here, okay? We had these 2 bounce right here on Ethereum on the weekly time frame, and now we're having it again. Now I'm not saying we're not going to come back down. I'm not saying it's impossible to go below, but these 2 wicks are definitely strong support. It's very possible that Kadena comes right here, consolidates, and then we start going up from there. Look, guys, by the time we're right here, it's going to be May 8th, 2023, and then we could have a massive move in the next bull market in 2024, go to $110 to $200. But guess what? If you did buy right here and you did accumulate during this range between 1.9 to 1.3, so assuming you put every month $2,000, let's pull the calculator right here, or $1,000. I don't know how much you guys can afford, but assuming you put $1,500, you divide that by, let's say, 1.5 would be the average. Okay, that's 1,000 Kadenas, right? 1,000 Kadenas. Now I'm assuming that thing goes to $120. So you would do 1,000 times 120, and that's money, guys. That's money. Okay, that's $120,000. $120,000 on KDA from a from that, and that's buying one time. Okay, so that's if you put every month for 2-3 months, okay? Assuming you do that in a period of 5 months, okay, we go sideways for 5 months, and you do 1,500 times 5. I'm pulling out the calculator. I don't want to hype you guys up. Of course, none of this is financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence. But you do that divided by 1.5. That's 5,000 Kadenas times 1. Let's do 150, okay? That's $750,000 with a gain of, boom, $8,910. Now, I think personally, Kadena, they still have funds, in my opinion. They're a market cap of $371 million, guys, not 370,000. This thing can still fly. This thing can still thrive. It's not dead. Kadena, proof of work. No one can scale, in my opinion, as well as Kadena. We saw Solana, the whole ecosystem shut down. It was halted globally for like a few hours, even more than that. So you know, with more chains coming onto a KDA, we're gonna have you know, essentially more TPS, transaction per second, to a point that we're gonna be able to transact over 400,000 transaction per second, which is fantastic. So overall, guys, I mean, yes, Bitcoin is in a bear market. We could still come back down, like I said, 95%. We saw Ethereum, guys. Ethereum with a market cap of you know, I think it was a few $1 billion, even more than that, $50 billion. We saw it drop down 95%. So Kadena, I wouldn't even be surprised if we came down to under a dollar. And would that be bad? No, it wouldn't be necessarily bad, because once again, assuming you drop $7,500 divided by 86 cents, you do 0.86, okay? That's 8,720 Kadenas. Now, assuming this goes to $140, which I think it will, that's over $1.2 million, okay? So, that being said, yes, Kadena is here to stay, in my opinion. I think it will survive the bear market. I'm not saying this in financial advice. Always, you know, accumulate good coins. You could go ahead and accumulate Ethereum and Bitcoin in the meantime. But I personally think that Ethereum is going to come back down to $600, in my opinion. Of course, don't take it as financial advice. We could first come back and retest this level right here. With the recession coming up and in the book, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this happens. Ethereum can turn this candle red, so we could have 10 straight red candles for ETH. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how things happen overall. But in my opinion, yes, we will survive. We just got to be strong and not be paper-handed. Anyways, if you guys like this video, of course, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.